Once you obtain it, they can't take it back. They can't take it back. The goal, as it stands, is to send our young people to Rutgers instead of the rehabs, Cornell instead of the corners, Grambling instead of the graves, Princeton instead of the prisons, Yale instead of jail, Howard instead of the halfway houses, Morehouse instead of the mortuaries. We need to do something serious right now. And the call for it, I'm saying it to you right now as I stand, is secondary education. That means we have a community that's teaching our kids the stuff that they will not get in the school. You need to learn how to cook your own food, because you can't trust that $1.50, 10 nuggets. For that, you can't trust that. It looks like white plastic breaded with crumbs. You can't trust that. Greased up fries, dipped in the same oil it's been in for 5 years, you can't trust that. You know how to make rice. Basic things that's gonna help keep you healthy for your survival. Even if it's peanut butter and jelly. My man, George Washington Carver, showed you can live off of that. I'm not telling you I want you to, I want you to eat right. But if need be, you can live off that, because that's survival instincts. But when you're depending on these corporations that don't care about you to feed you, I promise you, that's an early grave. Because that cheeseburger ain't meat. Them chicken wings ain't chicken. You're eating garbage, period. And because I made a decision to treat my body like a temple, I started to put the right nutrients in. I started to drink water. I started to work out. I started to cook my own food with grapeseed oil. I didn't know about grapeseed oil when I was a child. I didn't know about the different kind of cooking products that you can use that are healthy for you. All I knew was I wanted a burger and fries. But I'm gonna tell you, that catches up to you when you're 30. It catches up to you when you're 40. And when you have to go to the hospital and the doctor gives you the bill and you owe $5,000 for one visit. An ounce of preparation is better than a pound of cure. So I'm gonna give you some quick terminologies I want you to know, just so we get in that mindset of creating our own businesses again and becoming the entrepreneurs that our ancestors were. Because our roaring 20s is exactly 3 years, 7 months, and 2 weeks away. I'm calling it 2020, the vision era. All right? So we're gonna start learning how to do business plans, mission statements, company background, product description, marketing plans, competitor analysis, SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for your strengths, your weaknesses, your obstacles, and your threats. Your operation management, your financial planning, your timeline, and then your executive summary. See, how I have it designed in my own head is Monday nights, financial literacy. Tuesday nights, culinary arts. Wednesday nights, trade and technical skills such as woodworking and creating stuff with metal. Thursday nights, CQC, close quarter combat. You need to know self-defense. If you're not paying attention, you're a target. And the only way to not be a target is to obtain knowledge. You see, I got some really great advice when I was young. I was told, don't be a victim, don't be a perpetrator, don't be an instigator, and don't be a bystander. I'm gonna repeat it again. Don't be a perpetrator, don't be a victim, don't be an instigator, and don't be a bystander. Friday is for our family theater. And no, I'm not talking about sit your kids down and let them watch these coon slave movies. No, I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is having family discussions on Madam C.J. Walker's business plan and how she created multiple companies that did multiple things. She had a relaxer branch. She had the hair comb branch. She had the salon. She had a whole bunch of things that was generating money. This is why she was the first black millionaire in America. Now, let's understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. Good debt is education, real estate, businesses/companies, your loved ones, and then community outreach. We have to give back. Each one reach one, each one teach one. In the race for success, we're in it for the long run. Bad debt is consumer debt, your liabilities. Some of you will hit the jackpot. Lord willing, God willing. Don't go out and buy that chain. Don't go out and buy that expensive car. Reinvest that money. Give that money to your family and have them create businesses and generate more money. This is called generational wealth. And everyone else is doing it. Okay? You have to understand, going to the NBA is great. Only if you're thinking in terms of corporation. Someone gets paid to do the video editing. He's still in the NBA. Someone gets paid to be a physician. He's still in the NBA. Someone gets paid to draw up plays. He's still in the NBA. Don't limit yourself to just being a player. That means you're just a pawn. In life, you have three choices. You can give up, you can give in, or you can give it your all. I hope you do the latter. Now, until you can ignore ignorance and neglect negativity and disregard disrespect, you're not ready for success. Success is when you see your goals, understand the obstacles, create a positive mental picture, clear your mind of self-doubt, embrace the challenge, stay on track, and then show the world your worth. Now, I'd like to close out, and then I'm gonna only perform 3 of my songs for y'all, and then the good brother, Dr. Umar, is gonna take the stage. But the 3 things that you're gonna need to get started, you're gonna need a vehicle, and the vehicle is what gets you from A to B to C to D. The next thing you're gonna need is gas. Gas is your fuel, your burning desire to succeed. And then lastly, you're gonna need GPS. And that's your direction. It's gonna give you your best course. Now, the reason why business ownership is so imperative is because no job is secure. I do hope you understand that right now, there's a young 13-year-old in Silicon Valley who's creating an app who's making thousands, if not millions, at 13 years old. There are young babies right now being born with iPads in their crib. So technology is creating more billionaires, but consequently, it's also creating more prisons. Now, if we look at history, who goes to prison and who gets the billions? We're gonna offset that by developing a financial lexicon tonight. So I wanted to say, I would love to further elaborate more financial lexicon with you guys. You guys been great, but to keep time constraints short and also let Dr. Umar kill y'all with the word, I'm gonna just perform my songs and then I'm out of here.